It's so much fun. I've met so many great people doing this, and I've made so many friends. I'm here with some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm having the time of my life doing it. And I can't believe plumbing did it. I'm just making content, and I hope some people like it. And some people don't sometimes. Everybody knows how that goes, and that's okay.
How do we grow this business? Like, how do we encourage young people?
What's cool about it is I think this is new, fresh, and exciting. And why the Mother Flusher's name is kind of taking off is because it's edgy, and that's really it for this new age and new world. And a lot of younger people like it. A lot of our customers are in the younger generation, and even the older ones that are like, wow, finally something cool and refreshing, and it's just new, and we're clean, most importantly. I tell people that Mother Flusher's company could have gone south very easily, especially with a name like that, but to be able to keep up something high end while still being silly and playful was definitely an achievement on its own.
Welcome to Behind the Windshield with Dennis the Apprentice, the podcast where we bring you a diverse lineup of guests, apprentices, seasoned professionals, visionary entrepreneurs, business owners, and master craftsmen every week. I'm your host, Dennis. Yes, I am an apprentice because I'm never going to stop learning and trying new things. I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, and I'm a business owner of a Zoom Drain franchise in Seattle, Washington. And I'm on a mission to help hardworking young people get a profitable career in the trades without a college education. So this podcast is for people who are visionary entrepreneurs, apprentices in any trade, people who want to start their own business, and even young people without any experience at all. We bring you stories, insights, and experiences that will help you learn from the success and mistakes of guests and even myself. You can find this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's go! Jake, welcome to Behind the Windshield with Dennis the Apprentice at the PHCC National Show.
Thanks for having me. What a pleasure. I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely. Jake, you are known on Instagram as Bad Mother Flusher.
That's me, the one and only, the baddest of them all.
Awesome. How'd you figure that out?
This was back in the day before I thought I was ever going to even do plumbing. I started doing a little bit of side work and wanted to start a company name that way I could pass out business cards, right? I hadn't planned on having the business fully, and my friends thought it'd be funny if we named it Mother Flusher's Plumbing, and I thought it was harmless, obviously, because I wasn't going to be a full-blown business, but it actually started working and taking off, and people started knowing it as that, and it kind of created itself. And then I started taking it seriously and had to trademark it, and and maybe people were asking me if I had merch and can I wear your hat, and it just manifested into what it is today. And here we are. I can't even believe it. I think I'm just beyond blessed, and this is one of those so far success stories that I think is going to be one for the books.
Yeah. No, isn't it weird? Like people think that this is just a job.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So much more now.
And it's kind of, I think it always has been, but with social media and these trade shows, it's just kind of taken off, and it's so much more than that.
It's so much fun. I've met so many great people doing this, and I've made so many friends. I'm here with some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm having the time of my life doing it. And I can't believe that plumbing did it, You
come to these trade shows and you know more people here than at home.
Oh yeah. I'm totally comfortable. It's crazy that I've never left out of my state before. And now I can fly halfway across the country and meet up and be totally comfortable with friends. I don't even want to say strangers. They're not strangers to me. I can call them tomorrow. I can call them when I get back home, and they're all there for me.
You know what? What's crazy to me is you follow people on social media, right? And then you see them in person. They're the same people.
Yeah.
Like you already know them.
We're real life. This exists.
Yeah.
Anybody can come say hi to me.
It's not like what you see on social media is not a show. It's just we're just showing ourselves and it comes out.
I'm just making content, and I hope some people like it, and some people don't sometimes. Everybody knows how that goes, and that's okay. It's what I did that day. So
So what is your intention with do you have any agenda or focus as far as your social media?
On social media, I do want to stay where I'm posting about my life and not so much the plumbing specific. So I do have a business page for my company, which is Mother Flusher's Plumbing, and that's okay for them to post business related things. And I post plumbing on my social media because that's what I do day to day. But amongst other things, I'm also a part of a bike club. I like to do a lot of outside activities. I'm very active in my life, so I collect Pokemon cards. My social media is full of random things that I do in my life. And some people do get upset. They're like, that's not plumbing. And it's like, well, it's not a plumbing page. It's my personal page,
Yeah. Very cool. And you were, we were just talking about the Rigid experience. You were there last year.
Yeah, so that was once in a lifetime, and it was so far one of my greatest achievements in the plumbing industry. I feel that I really wanted it, and I wanted it so bad it came true. And I was part of the 100th year anniversary, so I'm ingrained in stone forever with that. One of the guests, the photos that got done with our photo shoot with the event came out awesome, and
Awesome.
they're all over my office right now. I'm so stoked about it. I keep telling everybody I brag about it. I can't stop. It's the only thing I think I've ever bragged about in my life, and
Yeah.
I'm just happy to do it. I ended up getting a tattoo to commemorate the event on my leg.
Awesome.
So it's got the 100-year anniversary wrench, and you could find it on Rigid's website as well. And anybody can get it. It was done by a professional artist at home, so don't do any DIYers, out there.
Yeah.
But
Cool. So how do we how do we grow this business? Like, how do we encourage young people to, how do we invite them in?
What's cool about it is I think this is new, fresh, and exciting, and why the Mother Flusher's name is kind of taking off is because it's edgy, and that's the really it for this new age and new world, and a lot of younger people like it. A lot of our customers are in the younger generation, and even the older ones that are like, wow, finally something cool and refreshing, and it's just new, and we're clean, most importantly. It's not, I tell people that Mother Flusher's company could have gone south very easily, especially with a name like that. But to be able to keep up something high end while still being silly and playful was definitely an achievement on its own.
I think playful's huge.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jake, well, thanks for being on.
Of course. It's a pleasure. Thank you again.
Let's do it again.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the show. Did you agree? Did you disagree? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify or iTunes, be sure to follow the podcast so you don't miss an episode. Making the trades the place to be for young people is a team effort. So share this with someone and help us all out.